okay? So with a slump, the first thing you do you start with the patient sitting up straight, okay? Head up. So the initial part of slump is nothing more than a slump. So what we're going to do is we're going to start letting the back slump, increase your kyphosis just like this, but with the head up, okay? And I'm trying to keep the head basically over the torso here, all right? Okay? And at different stages, I'm looking to see if it increases their symptoms or exacerbates them, okay? So there's a constant feedback with every step of the way. It's what I tried to get across to you guys with ULNT. So every little thing you did, you should be asking questions, okay? And if you increase the symptoms with, remember ULT, the first thing you did was shoulder depression, right? Okay? If that did it, then you're pretty much done.
Brachial plexus.
Okay? It's probably somewhere up in this area, exactly, all right? Okay, cool. All right, so we get them into the slump. If that didn't do it, then the head goes forward by itself with its own weight. If that doesn't do it, then I'm going to maintain my upper body slump, I use my forearm at the CT junction. I put my hand on back of the head, okay, and I push down. Now let me ask you guys a question. Relax for a second. Let me ask you a question. You know this stuff moves in the cord. The cord moves and the dura moves, right? So if I'm slumping up in the upper body and then flexing the head, which way is the cord moving? A, cephalically, B, caudally. It's a cephalid, okay, direction. Okay? So they're not super clear as to what that exactly means or what it leads you into, okay? They're just basically looking, does this increase your symptoms? Okay? If neither of those do, then we'll go back to the slump. Okay? And then I do that, remember, so we maintain that slump, keep a little pressure on and push here. So let's say this increased her symptoms. Well, how would I release it? Bring the head up and see if that doesn't help, okay? So here, head flexion becomes provocative, okay? If this doesn't, now which way am I pulling the constituents of the cord? Those are being pulled caudally, okay? So I've maintained tension up here, but now I'm pulling caudally, and I'm still looking for an increase in symptoms, okay?
Do you pull it problematically?
Do what?
Do you pull it problematically?
I would do uninvolved first. Yeah, I try to always do uninvolved first, okay?
So both head flexion and
Yes.
extension is provocative?
Yeah, so if none of these were provocative up here, then I go to the legs, and I start pulling caudally, okay? So first leg extension, if that doesn't do it, what can I do?
Dorsiflex.
I can dorsiflex, okay? Some things that are on your sheet, what else could I add to it?
Toes.
You could add the toe, big toe. What else could you add?
Bowstring.
No, I'd have to palpate that.
The other add that.
Head flexion, neck flexion.
You can do the other leg, or you can do both legs together, okay? Or you can do what's called long sitting.
Oh, yeah.
Long sitting is where the table supports the extended leg, so you just have them scoot back, okay? Then all you have to do is just mess with the ankle if you want.
Could you just pick up the headpiece?
Yeah, I could.
Okay.
Yes, I could. Okay, so.
Best word.
But I'm just trying to get you guys to think outside the box. What else could I do? This was probably way outside your box, but
Could you rotate the footing?
Breathe.
Oh, both
yeah,
sides.
increase intrathecal pressure. What does that do? Well, that takes that dura inside that I'm like pulling up and pulling down on, and now stretching in both directions. What am I doing?
Tightening it.
Exactly. Okay. So I mean, I can really start stacking all this stuff to really dig in there. Okay. But again, I'm looking to localize. Okay. So most of the stuff up in here localizes probably space-occupying lesions in the in the spine, okay? And if the stuff is shooting down in the legs, then it helps to localize. It could be from here down, okay? So, but let's do the step procedure here real quick, okay? So here they are upright. First thing you do is, I go ahead and extend the head, which actually puts some slack in the dura. We can see that, okay? Then I have her slump. So I said pull your belly into your spine, get down as far as you can. If that doesn't do anything with that, I start to put a little pressure on it and see if that does anything. If that doesn't do anything, then I hold the pressure on it, okay? And then I have them flex the head forward. Okay, see if that does anything, if that doesn't do anything, and then I'm going to come in here and I'm actually going to apply pressure to the back of the head. And my forearm is maintaining flexion of the torso here, okay, as I apply movement here, okay? If that doesn't do it, then I start to come down here, okay? And all you guys, that's all I need you guys to do is this portion for the upper, understand that it's pulling the dura and the spine up, okay? And for the lower, I'll just have you do the knee extension and maybe another dorsiflexion, okay? I think it's better done passively, but the texts are kind of back and forth as to whether it's done passive or active. Okay, now if you've got little flippers for arms and you got daddy long legs on the table, that might be kind of hard to coordinate all that, and you may want to do it in a long sitting position. Long sitting position is come on, slide back. Okay, so now the table holds it up there. Okay, so start up. Okay, we just start over again with the legs already out. Boom, go forward. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, then all I'd have to do is add that at the end if I need to. Okay, so let's do slump on each other. Okay?